Once a year, a very special meeting of the minds occurs right here on the Suncoast. It's called Pink, the Experience, and it brings together leaders, artists, entrepreneurs from all across the world to share thoughts and ideas. Anand Pallegar, the founder of Dream Large, is here to explain why Pink is so important to the Suncoast. Welcome, Anand. Tell us about Pink, P-I-N-C. What does that stand for?
It stands for People, Ideas, Nature, and Creativity.
Oh, very good, very good.
Those four themes are essentially how we build the narrative and the experience around.
Very interesting. Okay, we say conference, you say experience.
Sure.
What's the difference?
So the difference is really this. When you go to a typical conference, you typically go to see a speaker or to go for a particular vertical topic. We like to think of Pink as this experience because it really is this experiential day where from the morning through to the evening, there are all these different touch points where we try and wow you and amaze you. It's not a conference of speakers, it's a conference of experiences. And
that makes sense, because a conference you listen, an experience you're involved in.
Exactly, and so one of the rare opportunities that we create, unlike most conferences, is that you actually get to meet the speakers. You're not kind of watching them from the stage. They don't come in and leave. They actually enjoy the day here in Sarasota. And what they do is they serve as brand ambassadors for us. We bring in these global perspectives that take that experience that they had here in our community back to their hometowns and whatever their countries are, and share what a great experience they had here in Sarasota.
So who are the speakers this year?
So we have an amazing lineup this year. I'm really excited. One of our early announcements was a lady by the name of Lucy Sparrow. She's an incredible feltist. That's a felt artist. And what she did that's really fascinating is she built this corner shop out and recreated all the products you typically find in a bodega out of felt.
Oh my gosh, those aren't real.
She set this up in New York in June of this year. I think it was on June the 6th, and by the 21st, she was sold out entirely of all of these items. 9,000 items in the New York art community sucked up. She's an incredible artist and really represents a different type of craft with respect to
and she's very well respected by Damien Hirst as well, which many people might know his name as a world-renowned artist.
Neat. And Mark Finney.
Mark Finney's a fire researcher, so it's highly topical at the moment, especially with everything that's happening out west.
Oh, yes.
So he studies what really creates and moves fire. So he's going to come and really educate us from a scientific perspective as to the science of fire, how it grows. He set up fake fires, he set up controlled fires, really to educate the general public as to how fire is started and really what makes it so powerful.
Oh my. Meg Daly.
Meg Daly is a fascinating Florida resident who lives in Miami, who one day was biking, had an accident, broke both of her arms. In doing so, she obviously couldn't drive. So she started using public transit and walking through Miami. And in that journey, what she realized is there's this whole underline underneath the metro line system in Miami, 10 miles that was underutilized. And so she set out on a mission to transform it into a public space, a public park. And you know, ironically, that brings a lot of relevance to what we're doing here in Sarasota on the bayfront with our 42 acres.
Right.
In that public-private partnership.
2020.
So that's going to be a really great kind of topical tie-in to what we're trying to achieve as a community. They're just further ahead.
And you guys may have actually seen the next speaker. He was on Ellen.
Michael Bonner.
Yes.
So Michael Bonner is a second grade teacher from North Carolina, and he took what was kind of an impoverished classroom and basically introduced teaching techniques using rap.
Oh, wow, I'd like to be in that class.
He won Teacher of the Year.
He's going to be
an
incredible inspiration to the educators in our community, as well as the students. And some of his teaching techniques, you know, they've been widely proven. He's lifted the academic results in his community.
So this is going to be quite a day.
Oh, it's going to be an incredible day.
Any other speakers that we didn't get to?
Stefan Sackmeister is kind of an interesting one. He is a Grammy-winning artist, and he basically has worked with Jay-Z, and a whole host of other famous music producers, producing cover albums, But one thing that's really interesting about him is every 7 years he takes a year off. He takes a year-long sabbatical
Oh, good idea. We need to hear this
to
guy.
recharge his batteries. So.
We need to listen to
Wide
this guy.
range of influencers.
You know it's going to be
absolutely.
great. The Pink Experience is December 7th at the Sarasota Opera House. Go to their website and get more information and get your tickets now. Next, we'll meet the man of your dreams.